And Screaming Bloody Murder was up next, but I know Derek and Avril got divorced during this time, and it seems like that took a big influence onto the album. And I know Derek's in a really good place, but I know he had like a lot of drinking issues at the time, which was playing heavily on him. And after this tour, I think after this tour, not long after, Stevo left as well. So is that one of the reasons why Stevo left, or was it something else?
Yeah, it was a combination. I think Scream Bloody Murder was a strange album and album cycle because yeah, like there was a divorce. We were all partying really hard. Like we had hit like this. The see Scream Bloody Murder. We weren't really getting any label support on that. Like our label had just kind of given up on us. Pop music and hip hop was like
Yeah,
really taking over, and rock music like us was like was kind of on the decline. So, people still went to shows, but yeah,
he's gone up.
at least the labels didn't really care about rock music as much anymore. So we were kind of feeling like we were like the bastard child at the label. It was like they didn't care about us. So it was all kind of like building on us, and the shows were going pretty well, but we were also really drinking hard, and
Yeah,
and so a lot of shows were suffering. I don't think we were playing super well. And yeah, by the end of it, I think, Derek got increasingly worse with his alcoholism. And I think Steve is a founding member, right? Like him and Derek, basically best friends. They're best men at each other's weddings. And so when stuff starts going wrong, I think you just get this like clash. And I think Steve just had it. He didn't. He, Steve also had a new kid, and he was the first one in the band to have a baby.
right.
So there was a lot of missing, being away from his kid, and the shows were going like, some of them would go really well, and some of them would go, eh. So Steve was kind of getting a little fed up with it all, and I think it just kind of weighed on him, and then he just wanted to leave. And then Derek obviously collapsed like a year later and had to go to the hospital and almost died, and luckily made it out. But yeah, Scream Bloody Murder is like that whole period of 2009 to 2012, I guess, was like
Yeah.
this crazy period in our band's history,
Mm.
of like some good stuff and a lot of bad stuff. And but what came out of it is I can still listen to Scream Bloody Murder now, and I'm proud of that album. Like I really do like it.
Yeah.
The label didn't give it a chance, but I mean, and there was maybe no like massive crazy hit on it, but as a whole, I think that album's pretty solid.